स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः. Sri Ramakrishna is giving the philosophy of Vedanta to him. Two important verdicts of Vedanta. The essence of whole Vedanta is that Aham Brahmasmi, Jivo Brahmaiva Naparaha. Aham Brahmasmi and Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. All this, what you see as world, is God alone. The Brahman alone. It is appearing as world to you because you are in a particular plane of awareness, a level of consciousness, the waking state in which you are identified with body. So, when you are identified with body and living in the world as a person belonging to this world, don't go on saying Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. But it is good to have the awareness, I am devotee of God, I am child of God. The divinity is to be understood, divinity is to be recognized within. But the nirguna, nirakara of the absolute, where it is nishkriya, where there is no action, there is no movement, there is no, except bliss, nothing is there, Ananda Sagara, Sachidananda Sagara. Till you raise to that level of becoming totally that spirit alone without a bodily identity, don't tell I am spirit, Aham Brahmasmi. But say I am. But have that ultimate goal of realizing that truth that you are God. But Sri Ramakrishna is continuing, but to feel that one is free soul is very good. By constantly repeating, I am free, man verily becomes free. I am Manobuddhi Hankara Chittani Naam is different. I am child of God, I am free from world and worldliness, he is different. I am not attached to anything, is very good. I am moving with all people, doing all the duties of life. If he says, I am yet free, he is slowly dissociating himself, stage by stage, from his bodily existence, and more is identifying with the self. And one day he will truly realize that he is free, the mukta sthiti of being eternally free from this nature, prakriti. On the other hand, by constantly repeating, I am bound, he certainly becomes bound to worldliness. Whatever is your awareness, what you are. Now, because I think I am a man, I am man. Because I think I am a woman, I am woman. If I think I am a child, I am child. If I think I am an old man, I am old man. But how many people are there? So many people I have seen during their old age, they freely move about like a child moving about. They exhibit as if they are full of youth and they are youthful, running about, working, meeting people. They are quite aged. They are in 70s, 80s, but they are young because they feel and go on telling, I am young, I am young. So whatever we think, the consciousness, I am conscious, this consciousness in which my awareness of myself is there, I am divine, I am so and so. The moment you bring one negativity into your awareness, I can't do it. You can never do it. Maybe you are expert. Now some competitions, small weakness appears. No, I won't be able to finish this. Is gone. Suppose running race, 2%. Each time he may be winning, but some moment comes, oh, now I won't be able to finish. It's gone. The moment that thought comes, the awareness manages whole activity. So that identity, the awareness is what you are. The awareness is created usually by the all sum total of the all past experiences. It has made me so. I am what my software within is. So I have created a software that I have developed certain likes and dislikes, raga, dvesha in this world. With the same eyes, with the same awareness, I look at the world. Can I look, slowly learn to look independent of my vasanas, my tendencies I have created within me? Then you have to slowly go. If you go on telling, I am a sinner, Sri Ramakrishna comes to next to that. I am a good person, I am free, I'll become, I am really, one day I'll see that slowly I am separate, I am free when I say, I am identifying slowly with the spiritual existence. I am bound when I say, I am moving towards bodily existence. I have two existences, bodily existence with which I am identifying. We, even our aware, as our, a child going to school, a person going to school, you can see he is in the school, he is aware that he is a student. When the same boy goes to playground, he never looks upon himself as a student. He freely plays. And he will never place in the classroom where he is aware that he is the student and teacher is there. The studentship brings about the limitation. That he is what he identifies with. The personality, the situations make me a particular person. The personality comes up. Now, this identification, I start behaving like that. The awareness, I am child of God, gives a different meaning. I am bound in this world, gives a different meaning to life. Life itself, the formation of the life itself, the movement of the life, living itself changes with our change of awareness. This is an important psychological point. Whatever you think of yourself, you become that. Jemun bhav, temni labh. I am bound, certainly becomes bound to the worldliness. The fool who says only I am sinner, verily drowns himself in worldliness. I am sinner. That awareness should never come. He really becomes a sinner. One should rather say, I have chanted the name of God. How can I be a sinner? How can I be bound? The faith in God, the faith is questioned. Whatever I am, I have taken the refuge in God. I have nothing to worry or fear. To him, you see, I am very much depressed today. Hriday has written me that he is very ill. Why should I feel dejected about it? It is because of Maya. Is it because of Maya or Daya? Sri Ramakrishna is asking. He has written me. Hriday is somewhere else, and he has written that he is not well. And Thakur is worried about it. Yam could not find suitable words for reply. He remained silent. Is it Maya or Daya? Daya is uniform love with absolute equanimity that he is concerned about all. To feel for one's own family, one's own relatives, one's own intimate people, kith and kin, and that is Maya. When it is subjectively focused on a small which belongs to me, it becomes Maya. When it expands, it opens up to its wings to all people, it becomes Daya. So Sri Ramakrishna is asking, is it I am feeling for the Hriday, whether it is Maya or Daya? And Yam doesn't have any words to say because he is beyond Maya and Daya. He is the Satchidananda Sagara who have come down to redeem the people. There neither Daya comes into picture nor Maya comes into picture. It is pure love independent of Daya and Maya. Master, do you know what Maya is? It is attachment to relatives, parents, brothers and sister, wife and children, nephew and niece. Daya means love for all created beings. Now, what is this, my feeling about Hriday? Is it Maya or Daya? But Hriday did so much for me. He served me wholeheartedly and nursed me when I was ill, but later tormented me also. The torment became unbearable that once I was about to commit suicide by jumping into Ganges from the top of the embankment. But he did much to serve me. Now my mind will be at rest if we get some money. But whom shall I ask for it? Who likes to speak about such things to our rich visitors? See the helplessness of even Avatara when he comes. The fear that a devotee is coming, if I speak to him about money for someone else who is in extreme difficulty and he has got lot of riches stored for his great grandson children also, to ask to help him, they don't have words. Because the moment we take out the money matters, the spirituality ends there. And people immediately start shrinking back and moving away. Oh, he was doing all this for the sake of money. So they don't speak. He cannot speak even in a genuine case for a genuine cause to a person who has plenty of money, rich visitors. Only thing is, the spirituality will go away. The moment I ask little money to help, ask him to help someone with monetarily, I cannot give him any spiritual wealth to him. Because his mind already, money means it gets corrupted. I cannot give him. His doors get closed to spirituality. The Kamini Kanchana is so powerful that Jiva holds that wealth and all. He knows when death comes, nothing comes. All this has to live and go. But while he is alive, he hesitates to give it to someone who is in need. At 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Adarsen and Balram arrived. After saluting Sri Ramakrishna, Adarsen and Balram arrived. After saluting Ramakrishna, they sat on the floor and asked him if he was well. The master said, "Yes, I am well physically, but a little troubled in mind." He did not refer to Hriday and his troubles. The conversation turned to goddess Simhavahini. Master, yes, I visited the goddess. She is worshipped by one of the branches of Malik family of Calcutta. This branch of family is now straitened in straitened circumstances, and the house they live in is dilapidated. The walls and floor are spotted with moss and pigeon droppings, and the cement and plaster are crumbling. But other branches of Malik family are well off. This branch has no signs of prosperity to him. Well, what does all that signify? Yam remained silent. They are worshipping Simhavahini, and that family, they belongs to family, and the whole family is crumbling down, possessed by poverty, helplessness, darkness in home, grieving within. What does it signify? Yam remained silent. Master, the thing is that everyone must reap the result of his past karmas. One must admit the influence of tendencies inherited from past births and the result of prarabdha karma. Nevertheless, in the dilapidated house, I saw the face of Goddess radiating divine light. One must believe in the divine presence in the image. See the whole thing, how the karma of a person, how it is binding. When we do any act, especially constantly we keep speaking, Vak is karmendriya. So I am seeing something, it is not karmendriya, it is jnanendriya. I am hearing some sound, I am seeing some sight, and all this is jnanendriya working. It is receiving some information. If mind is not under the drive of vasanas, it doesn't make any sense. It is just the tree is there, tree is there. If I am possessed of desire, if I am possessed of ragadvesha, then its color changes. Suppose the tree belongs to my enemy, I want to cut it away. I don't want that tree to be there. If it belongs to me, I have a different attitude. I want to preserve it in whatever way I can do it. So, like that, if I am not backed by any vasanas, my vision, my sight, my jnanendriyas working will not harm me. It is received by mind and preserved it as knowledge. There is a tree, that's all. But if I am in raga dvesha, it changes the color, it changes the whole picture. Likes and dislikes generate because mind is under the vasanas. Vasana hold the mind because the vasana is mind. My action is subsequent to that. Karmendriyas work after that. Jnanendriyas gives information only, it doesn't become karma. But it instigates vasanas inside and I do the karma. So the karmas is the result of, and its result, I am the doer, one has to reap the fruit of action, good for good, bad for bad. So I enter into the karma. What all I have done in the past lives, any time, anywhere, in any way, I have to work out. Action and reaction are equal and opposite. Throw a ball, it bumps back. So this is the karmic, this world is the place of karma. We come here to work out the karma. And that karma goes on releasing sukha dukkha. Sukha dukkha go on changing according to the karma. Chakravarta parivartante. It goes and like a wheel. Sometimes this comes up, that goes down, that part comes out, this part goes down. Sukha and dukkha go on coming in life. Can we remain independent of it? Sri Ramakrishna is here showing the karma has to be worked out. But then he is telling, I looked at the mother in their house. They are all suffering and all that, but still mother is mother there. When they are in suffering, mother is there with them. So mother's presence, full presence of mother is there. That is the only factor that one day or other they will have a prosperous life leading to God. Prosperity doesn't end with prosperity. Worldly prosperity will lead us to the worldly fulfillments. When I have spiritual ideal and prosperity, I utilize the prosperity for my evolution to divinehood. So Sri Ramakrishna is explaining, the thing is one must reap the results of his past karmas, but one must admit the influence of tendencies inherited in the past births and result of prarabdha karma. Prarabdha karma is the karmas which have come to maturity. Other karmas which are pending is called the sanchita karma. Prarabdha is what have come to maturity and is the cause of present janma, prarabdha. And then what I am going to do in future is called agami. Sanchita, prarabdha, agami. I am going on doing karma. At the time of death, some karmas come to maturity to give the fruit. So these are called prarabdha. This prarabdha we have to accept. That because one person is suffering, one person is enjoying simultaneously. Is nature partial? Somebody is born blind, somebody is born well. Is nature partial? That she is giving suffering to one and making others enjoy? No. Their own karmas are giving the fruit to them. So, but it will give the fruit and go away. The problem with us is vasanas that make me again do the karma. Vasanakshaya, tattvajnana, manonasha happen at a time. Whole effort is to get rid of vasanas, not karmas. If vasanas are not there, karma cannot work. Whatever karma had done, it simply dissolves. Vasanakshaya, if the vasanakshaya, vasana means not all vasanas need not be destroyed. Vasanas that are standing in the way of jnana and bhakti, detrimental to jnana and bhakti, alone are to be removed. All other vasanas can remain. So there we see the new light, and Sri Ramakrishna says, they are suffering, yet in their house I saw mother, blissful mother. Nevertheless, in that dilapidated house, I saw the face of Goddess radiating divine light. One must, though they are serving the mother and living as priests, yet the sukha dukkha they have to pass through according to karma. Radiating divine light, one must believe in the divine presence of the image. Once the prana pratishtha is done, during the prana pratishtha we pray till the last devotee comes to you. Be here. Yavat tvam pujayishyanti tavat tvam sustira bhava. Till you are worshipped, till you are called, till the last devotee comes to meet you, be it thousands of years, be there in that image that one day or the other, someone has to come to you. So, the Divine Mother, that divine presence in the image has to be accepted. Once I went to Vishnupur. The Raja of that place has several fine temples. In one of them, there is the image of Divine Mother called Mrinmayi. Once I went to Vishnupur. The Raja of that place, that is the person who is king, we can say. The king is little bigger title now. He is in charge of a huge region. Raja of that place has several fine temples. In one of them, there is an image of Divine Mother called Mrinmayi, for the legend connected with the temples. Mrinmayi. There are several lakes near the temple known as Lal Bandh, Krishna Bandh, and so on. In the water of one of the lakes, I could smell the ointments that women use for their hair. How do you explain that? I did not know at that time that women devotees offer ointments to Goddess Mrinmayi while visiting her temple. Near the lake I went into Samadhi, though I had not seen the image in the temple. In that state I saw divine form from the waist up rising from water. Thakur has gone to Vishnupur. The king has many temples. One of the temple, there are so many sarovaras, tanks around. And when he is passing through near one of the tanks, he gets the fragrance of the perfumes that are used by women. And the Sri Ramakrishna wonders where from this perfume is coming. They usually, if the temple, this one, pukurs, that is tanks, nobody takes bath. And she immediately understands and comes to know that they offer for mother those things in the sandal paste, this, that, and all they offer in the water, and that smell is coming. That makes him enter into ecstatic state in which he sees mother emerging in the water and presenting herself up to where she has emerged out. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.